buying and selling used cars. And nothing that I was doing really was for a great cause. So I asked the guest speaker, I said, how can I get involved? And he said, well, if you collect shoes, you can make money off of collecting used shoes. So I looked into it, and there wasn't very much money into doing it, but again, I wanted to do something with the cause. So I went ahead and quit Starbucks, gave up the swap meet, took what money I had, and started at Souls for Life. And we've been going since 2011. The shoes and the clothes are the only way that we're funded. We don't get any outside funding, any cash donations or anything like that. It's strictly through shoes and clothes. We've been working, we work out of a church that donates the parking lot. We have 2 40-foot containers on the property, and they also donate an office to us out of the church. So basically, what we did was we've been building water wells in developing countries. We've worked in Ghana, we worked in Monrovia, Liberia, and we're currently working in Kenya. All the shoes and clothes end up in Africa, and it creates micro businesses in Africa so that people can provide for their families. We make sure that the water wells go onto church properties. We maintain relationships with different pastors out there, so they not only get the drinking water, but they get the living water as well when they come to drink out of the water wells. We make sure that the governments don't overtake the water wells. We give them all the knowledge and all the supplies that they need to repair the water wells if they go down, because there's a bunch of broken water wells. The children and women are responsible for retrieving the water, so they're not getting an education, and the women's spines and necks are going out because of carrying the water wells. There's a lot of stats, like every 15 seconds a child dies. So basically, we don't have to know whose life we're saving. All we want to know is that we're able to save a life. That's all that we care about. We don't care about our name being out there. We're not the most popular shoe and clothing collection organization out there. We are one of the only ones that does give back to community and does give back to developing countries. Most of them are for profit. We are not. So that's what we do. And then people started asking, well, what do you do locally? So we decided to take a portion of it and give it back locally. We've done things like fundraisers. Shauna actually got involved because she has a 4-year-old niece who needed a liver transplant. And we were able to do a fundraiser and donate $8,000 towards the liver transplant. We put on the full-on carnival. So, right now the whole city of Gardena, their elementary schools are trying to do a shoe drive to fund a water well. We've done La Tierra. We did La Tierra, I think, about 2 years ago. We were able to do a fundraiser there. So, any opportunity where we can help out, we're there. Whenever we're asked, we're there. So basically, the way it works is you just collect shoes and clothes. And what we do is we have Easter seals. I don't know if you've all heard of Easter seals, but they're adult mentally challenged. And they come in, and they're the ones that sort our shoes, sort our clothes, and it teaches them motor skills. They do all of our clothes every 5 days a week for us. And what they do is they separate the bad shoes from the good shoes. Any broken shoes or anything can't be used, but we do recycle those so they don't end up in the landfills. And then we weigh them. For the shoes, we pay 20 cents a pound. The average shoe is 1.3 pounds, so it takes about 4 pairs of shoes to equal $1. If you look in your closet, you realize how much you have more shoes than you need, and you women can have a good excuse to go buy new shoes. And the clothes, we give 5 cents a pound for the clothes. It's an average of about 3 pieces of clothing to equal a pound. And everybody has clothes to give. You start asking your neighbors, friends, and co-workers and all that stuff, you'll end up with a lot of it. We're able to pay within 30 days. That's about how long it takes us for us to get paid for the product. So that's what we're about. That's what we do, and we love to do a fundraiser with you guys and be able to contribute to your youth ministry.